the Math 0106 F4H syllabus. So we're going to look at the syllabus in just a minute. The syllabus, you're going to see that it shows that this is a hybrid course, 2 weeks in person, 2 weeks online. You mark attendance for the first 2 weeks only. The start date is Monday, September 11th. We'll look at the calendar. You'll see that the sections are written so that they match the My Math Test content. And we'll look at the grading. Okay, here's a sample of the syllabus. This would have been emailed to you. It's our standard syllabus. I did change the prerequisites so that they were correct. Otherwise, all of this first page has not changed. On the calendar, notice that I've denoted the sections taught in class and what sections, what the student should do on My Math Test. And because you're only meeting with them 2 weeks in class, I suggest that each day you cover one of the 4 topics. We have multiplying and dividing fractions, reducing fractions. We have adding and subtracting fractions. You have decimals, adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. And then this is ratios and proportions and percentages. In My Math Test, I have, during the first day, register, take the pretest, start the Chapter 2 study plan, and then there's a Chapter 2 quiz on My Math Test that they should take, and you might set that due date later or suggest that they take it before the second day. And then the second day you would cover Chapter 3, and they would do Chapter 3 study plan and take the Chapter 3 quiz, and so forth. Week 3 is online. It gives them a chance to complete the study plan, and then there's a review for the final exam that's on My Math Test. You could assign that, and then you could also assign the paper and pencil review for the final exam. And on week 4, they're still working on the review for the final exam, and then they'll take the final exam with your Math 409 course if you're teaching the paired Math 106, Math 409 course. Otherwise, they'll take their final exam with whoever is teaching Math 409. These contents, these are different than our standard syllabus because the numbering here matches My Math Test. I wanted to be as consistent as I could be. I'm suggesting here 4 quizzes. My Math Test I know only has 3, so if you want to give 3 quizzes instead of 4, that's up to you. The final exam is comprehensive. Instructional methods. This is a hybrid course. The first 2 weeks of instruction and the final exam will be in-person days. The last 2 weeks, except for the final exam, will be offered online using My Math Test. All students are required to attend class each day and to continue working throughout the entire 4 weeks. On the homework policy, Math 106 has required My Math Test homework. The homework can be done from the home computer, the Math Lab computers in the open lab. Make sure you let your students know where those labs are or where you have computers on campus. And the directions for registration are given on the last 2 pages of the syllabus. Exam quiz policy, there are 4 quizzes. If you want 3 quizzes, you want to change that. At 100 points each and a departmental final exam, The lowest quiz score will be dropped. Each quiz will count as 10% of the grade. The final exam counts as 50. You could change that. I wouldn't make the final much less than 50 because it is a major part of the grade. In 4 weeks, you don't have time to give major tests. And you don't want to use your class time for a major test. So this will be the only in-person assessment that you're probably giving. I say that one quiz will be dropped. You can change that if you want. And then this is our typical grading. Students have to score 60 on the final and 70% overall to get a grade of A, B, or C. If you want to, you can change those percentages, but these match what I have up higher. And that's essentially the syllabus. Last day to withdraw, September 26th. This here should say Math 106. And I've added the hurricane statement on the calendar right here. Okay, so this is the standard syllabus.